This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Tigers will kick it away to start us off. Returner looking to make a play here. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Quarterback looking to scramble. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Gosh, Chris, I just love this atmosphere. The home field advantage on full display. The defense flying around with energy. Nice job there on that 3rd down of using the energy from the crowd to make that stop.
So the first drive of the game, instead of punting and hitting the opponent deep, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to pass. It's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this 1st down. Just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
They're going to run it.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Second down after that previous play. It's reeled in. It's Moore. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Tigers looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Second down, looking to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And that one is straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Offense is back out there on the field. Hoping to improve in the last drive. They got stopped on 4th down, and it ended up costing them a field goal. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. Across the 40. Past the 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, South Carolina. No chance to catch him there.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Let's see what they can create here now to avoid a 3rd and long. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking to throw it again. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Wide open downfield. And they convert on 3rd down. Moving the football to the 35.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, give him the ball.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's just textbook right there. Great timing and recognition by the quarterback. Great route by this receiver. He gave a nice stem to the outside before he went to the post. Perfect timing, tough to defend, and an easy touchdown for this offense.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And the kickoff will be returned. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. Moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short on the 27. Can he make it to the marker? Some hard running there through a tackle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Looking for some space. It's Moulton. Who's going to lose yards? The defense makes a play to end the 1st. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. A quick throw out left, complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Makes the catch downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and short. Handoff here from the shotgun. Crosses the 10-yard line. In the clear at the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
South Carolina offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on third down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this third and medium.
Caught by the receiver. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
The game makes it second and medium. To throw, it's Sellers. Bringing pressure. Picks up the first and still running. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Harmon the incompletion, second and 10 from the 39. And the QB will try again on second and 10. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like The Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett. Of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago. Always great defensive lineman, allows this defense to be athletic. And with players like this, it's just a defense you do not want to face.
Incomplete. He was good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's going for a big play downfield. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. With the catch, it's Moore. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30. And a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He hands it off from the gun. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. On the run, it's Davidson. They picked up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? 4 set of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He keeps it on the design run. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Look, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offensive coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Heads out of bounds. They'll spot it at the 37. It's a good return. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Toss play to the outside. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. It's the latest chapter in a backyard rivalry game that goes back to 1896. Of course, these days, it's a non-conference end-of-the-year collision, Kirk, but it really has gained prominence in recent years.
And I think this is one of the nastier rivalries out there, to be honest with you. And I think over the last, 10 or 15 years, Clemson has obviously taken their program to another level. What Shane Beamer's been able to do.
They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, South Carolina. Well, a touchdown to a wide-open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Oh, the shotgun handoff here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain. The offense will now quick spend a timeout.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the first down. Doing a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
When they don't make the completion here, the timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this?
And here he goes. At the 10 now. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's got it inside the 15. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Now here's the toss play. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Has the first down and more. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Dropping back. It's Sellers. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Will not be brought down. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. Rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They'll hand it off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Third and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting.
Look out, he's in the clear. Tackle made after a solid game to stop the ball for 31. That puts him over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show and a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on a football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today. This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a quarterback keeper. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And the defense finally will get him down, and that sack will end the third period. As we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Can't find anybody on third down. Throws it away. And now fourth down coming up.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
And it's taken at the 25. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gonna run it. It's Moulton. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Second down after the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Looking for a receiver. The receiver makes the catch. What a stiff arm. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Gamecocks. This offense is still clicking. And now here comes the point after attempt. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed on that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Pressure is coming. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it rip. Caught over the middle. It's Haynes. He'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Chewing clock with the running game. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. And he'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Takes the handoff. It's Moulton. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on 4th down. That could be the play of the game, and that could do it.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
And the Tigers expect to be able to run the clock out here in the final minute for the W. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense comes up with the football. And the offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
Using that challenge, a smart move by the head coach as the officials overturn the previous ruling on the field. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Try and muscle for the first down. Stop right there at the line. No gain. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left.
Man, the defensive coordinator has to be fired up about this play. The thing that he has to love is that his defense and their technique was right on point. They didn't lose their leverage. They stayed with the play and didn't just go after the quarterback.
Leading here in the 4th quarter will keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Maybe the last shot here. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Breaks into the open. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, the defense does exactly what they needed to do here by coming up with the interception with less than 2 minutes to go. They get the ball back to their quarterback, and now they've got a chance to possibly win this game.
So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, they're not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here tonight.